Hey everyone, welcome back to SmartSlides, where we make tech easy and interesting for everyone. So tell me this, have you ever wondered where all your photos, emails, and apps actually live when they're not on your device? I mean, we say it's in the cloud, but what does that even mean? Today, we're going to clear up the mystery behind that fluffy tech term, cloud computing, in the simplest way possible. So grab a coffee, relax, and let's get into it. Let's start with the most obvious question. What exactly is the cloud? Think of it like this. The cloud is just a bunch of powerful computers, aka data centers, owned by companies like Google, Amazon, or Microsoft. These computers store your data, run your applications, and provide you access to resources all over the internet. The term cloud comes from those little cloud icons you used to see in old network diagrams. They're just an abstract way of saying stuff happening on the internet. So, when you upload a photo to Google Drive or stream a show on Netflix, that's the cloud at work. Now, here's where things get cool. Cloud computing is basically the delivery of all sorts of computing services like servers, storage, databases, networks, software, and even analytics through the internet. It's like renting a supercomputer instead of buying one. You only pay for what you use. No need to maintain hardware or worry about updates. Want to launch a website? Build a mobile app, store terabytes of data? The cloud makes all that possible and fast. You might think cloud computing is new, but its roots go way back, all the way to the 1950s. Of course, it's come a long way since then. 5 big ideas helped shape what we now call the cloud. These were distributed systems, virtualization, Web 2.0, service orientation, and utility computing. Yeah, I know. That sounds like a mouthful, but let's break it down. First, imagine a bunch of computers in one place, connected and working together like a team. That's cluster computing. They're all sharing tasks and helping each other out, like an office team finishing a big project faster because everyone's pitching in. Now take that idea and spread it out. Computers across different locations, all connected over the internet, working together on one task. That's grid computing. It's like turning your whole city into one giant computer. Cool, right? Now imagine you only pay for electricity when you turn on the lights. Utility computing works the same way, but for computing power, you pay only for what you use. No big upfront costs, no waste. It's efficient, cost-effective, and smart. And that's one of the big reasons cloud computing became so popular. Ever used Gmail, Netflix, or Google Docs? Then you've already used SaaS, short for software as a service. Instead of buying and installing software, you just access it through your browser. And guess what? You only pay for what you use, just like a subscription. It's easy, flexible, and the service provider handles all the technical stuff. Quick fun fact, Salesforce was one of the first companies to take SaaS mainstream. In 1999, they let users run business apps directly from the web. That was revolutionary back then. Then came Amazon. In 2003, they started using a system internally that later became Amazon Web Services, or AWS. By 2006, they opened it up to the public with EC2, S3, and other tools, and boom, the public cloud was born. Today, AWS powers thousands of businesses from startups to giants like Netflix and NASA. Not long after, Microsoft threw its hat in the ring with Azure, their cloud platform. It started as Project Red Dog. Pretty cool name, right? And officially launched as Windows Azure in 2010, later becoming Microsoft Azure in 2014. And now it's one of the biggest players in cloud computing, offering tools for developers, businesses, and enterprises across the globe. So now you know what cloud computing is, where it came from, and why it matters. But we're just getting started. In the next part of this series, we'll talk about cloud service models like IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, and help you understand which one's right for your project or business. Make sure to subscribe, tap that notification bell, and give this video a like if you found it helpful.